Well, I made it to Isle Royale and I'm on the Stoll Trail. It's 4.2 miles out to the tip of the island. And this is what the views look like so far. It smells amazing. It smells like cedar and fir, spruce. It smells very good. It's warm out. It says it's 62 degrees, but it feels like it's about 80. So it's nice. All right. Here's an outlook from the Stoll Trail heading out to Scoville Point. There's islands right off the coast there. And the space, the water in between is a result of tilted beds of bedrock. I just learned that on a sign. Kind of cool. Really nice trail. This is a typical view of what the Stoll Trail looks like. Kind of rooty and rocky. I'm from Maine, so it looks normal to me. But the rangers at the visitor center said most people find it takes a little more time to hike because of the roots and rocks in the trail. It's nice, shaded, smells good. Also along the Stoll Trail are wild blueberries. I wasn't sure if Michigan had these small little wild blueberries, but I'm so glad they do. This is a beautiful spot along the trail, and there's something that keeps jumping or splashing. Right there, it happened again in the water. I can't see what it is. There's the wave of it, but it's happening over and over. Must be some big fish. And there's a loon right over here. It must have just dove. Reminds me of home, seeing the loon and picking the blueberries in all the conifers and rocks. Mostly what I see so far is basalt. But I'm going to a geology talk tonight by the park ranger. And yeah, so I'll learn about the geology at the talk. It's so beautiful here. And all these trails here seem to be lined with thimbleberry. They're not ready yet, but they turn red and they sort of look like a raspberry when they're ripe, and they're so delicious. In Alaska, they were everywhere as well, and they called them salmon berries in Alaska, but they appear to be the same thing. I hope I find a couple ripe ones. But so far, here's what their flower looks like. So far, I'm finding lots of wild, ripe, low bush blueberries, which is majorly slowing down my hike, but it's so sweet. So I found a ripe thimbleberry, the very first one. I think I'm going to try it. So that's what they look like. Yum. So good. Yum. Another pretty spectacular view. Does certainly remind me of home. Maine and the Upper Peninsula of Michigan are very similar. I think this is one of the old copper mining pits. People a long time ago were looking for copper here on Isle Royale, or Isle Royale. It looks like most of the rock here is like a vesicular basalt, and I don't know where. Like here you can see some green, so I don't know if copper in Michigan is found in like the vesicles of the basalt. I really don't know. If anyone knows, chime in on comments. But yeah, you can see kind of green throughout this rock, which copper weathers out as green. Yeah, here's like another little... and I found another one earlier. Where was it? Oh yeah, over here. It had a very copper-ish weathering to the color, so I wonder if the copper is in the vesicles of the basalt. Maybe I will ask the park ranger today. I might poke around here and see if I see any more evidence. Getting close to the end, to Stoll Point. Very beautiful. My hike has been very slow because of all of the berries and looking at rocks, but super fun. Well, I made it to the tip of Stoll Point. There's the tip. No one else is here. This is Lake Superior. That's another little peninsula that juts out over there where Lookout Louise is. Haven't been over there. And yeah, just a couple little islands over there. I think what I like most about this place is how quiet it is. Even though in Rock Harbor, the village, it did seem like there were a lot of people for the amount of space. On the trail, I hardly encountered anybody, and it's just so quiet. It's really nice. So I was walking along this rocky beach, knowing they had copper mines here, and then I started to see some things with this blue coloration, which looks like copper, and then I came across this one with the blue, and then as I looked further, I could see little pieces of copper in here, right there, there, right here. Very cool. And then some of these other stones, it appears this stuff forms in the vugs of the basalt. But it's like a spherical crystal. I don't know what forms with copper, but I wondered if it was prehnite or smithsonite. I don't think it's smithsonite. I think that needs like some radioactive chemical. You can see those spherical crystals. Really cool rocks on this beach. It's a fun day. I'm still on the Stoll Trail, taking my time. This is the trail going along Tobin Harbor. Still a part of the Stoll Trail. Goes around, right around this body of water, which is nice. And then that goes out to the open Lake Superior. The trail's right along the water. It's getting to be a little later in the day. I think I started maybe 12:30 or 1, and it's 4:20. Taking my time. Here's Rock Harbor, the backside of Rock Harbor from the Stoll Trail on the Tobin Cove side. And one of the planes just landed right there. I watched it land. Well, I just got back from my hike and checked into my room, and it's it smells like mold, but it has an amazing view. Just have my own deck overlooking the water. Can't beat it. This is the full moon at Isle Royale, right out the back of my motel room. Shining on Lake Superior. So beautiful. So beautiful. I think it's totally full tonight.